in the bustling city of Seoul, where skyscrapers towered next to the wonky rooftops of Hanoks, two lives were destined to collide in an unexpected, life-altering way. Soo Jin, a fiercely independent woman in her mid-20s, spent her days juggling two jobs to support her younger siblings after losing their parents. Living in a cramped but lively neighborhood, she was no stranger to hard work, but her dreams of a better life often felt out of reach. Along the same streets, rich Heir Min-ho lived a life far removed from Soo Jin's reality. Raised in the opulence of a chaebol household, he traveled the world, wore designer suits, and dined at extravagant restaurants. Yet, burdened by family expectations and the weight of his responsibilities, Min-ho often felt trapped behind the glamour. Their worlds intersect when fate pulls them together one fateful evening at a gallery opening hosted by Min-ho's family. Soo Jin, desperate to showcase her art in hopes of a breakthrough, arrives at the event hoping to impress. However, a mix-up involving a spilled drink sends her crashing into Min-ho, launching a flurry of napkins and awkward apologies. As their eyes lock for the first time, an electric spark ignites between them, setting the stage for a romance neither expected nor wanted. In the following days, Soo Jin finds herself pouring her emotions into her art to escape from her tumultuous life, while Min-ho becomes increasingly captivated by her resilience and passion. He starts attending her underground art shows, each visit deepening his feelings for her. Unbeknownst to them, Soo Jin carries the weight of a secret. One of her pieces was stolen during a gallery show, bearing Min-ho's family logo. The tension escalates when Min-ho discovers the truth and is faced with betrayal from his family, who have a dark history tied to corrupt dealings within the art world. When confronted, Soo Jin demands answers and clarity from Min-ho, now torn between love and loyalty to his family. A pivotal moment occurs when Soo Jin defiantly challenges Min-ho, insisting he choose between the family that has suffocated him or the connection they share. At that moment, their relationship shifts. They realize they have become allies against the forces threatening to pull them apart. As their situation grows dire with threats from Min-ho's family, they concoct a daring plan to reclaim Soo Jin's stolen artwork and expose the criminal activities lurking beneath their glittering society. The climax unfolds as they face an explosive confrontation during an art auction, where tension runs high and emotions clash. In a twist of fate, Min-ho's family attempts to silence Soo Jin permanently, leading to a heart-stopping rescue as he risks everything to save her. The power of their love forces Min-ho to confront his family, resulting in an emotional showdown loaded with confessions, fueled by the loss of his parents, secrets kept hidden, and dreams deferred. As the auction ends amidst chaos and revelations, they feel profound relief wash over them. Family bonds are tested and reforged, leading to reconciliation for Min-ho, who chooses his own path united with Soo Jin. Their love blossoms amidst adversity, proving to be a powerful force for change in both their worlds. With hands entwined, they walk under a canopy of starry soul lights, ready to embrace whatever challenges lie ahead. Soo Jin's artwork finally gains the recognition it deserves, not just for the pieces she creates, but for the love story that has come alive through her journey. The episode closes with a lingering shot of them turning back to steal one last look at the gallery, hearts full and eyes bright, beckoning the audience into a world full of romance and unexpected surprises, because their story is just beginning. Don't miss the next heartwarming episodes that will continue to leave you breathless. In the vibrant city of Busan, where the salty breeze mingled with city lights and the buzz of daily life, two worlds were on a collision course. Ji-eun, a hopeful 20-something with dreams of becoming a chef, poured her heart into her small food stall by the beach, infusing each dish with love and passion. Her colorful stall, filled with the aroma of grilled seafood and spicy kimchi, was her sanctuary. Meanwhile, across the affluent seaside district, handsome and wealthy Lee Min-seok lived a life steeped in privilege, a successful heir to a bustling family business, surrounded by luxury and expectations. Yet, beneath his polished exterior, he felt suffocated by the weight of family obligations that dictated his every move, trapping him in a gilded cage. One fate-filled day, Min-seok decides to escape his high society life for a moment of anonymity at the beach. Drawn by the delicious scent wafting through the air, he stumbles upon Ji-eun's stall. The moment their eyes meet, a spark ignites, filled with curiosity and intrigue. Ji-eun is taken aback by his undeniable charm, but quickly returns to her work, determined not to be distracted by a man who seems worlds apart from her humble life. As days pass, Min Seok finds himself returning to Ji-eun's stall, enchanted by her warmth and culinary talent. Their exchanges grow from brief pleasantries to genuine conversations, where they share dreams and fears. Ji-eun, unaware of his status, sees him as a captivating stranger with a kind heart. However, the truth threatens their budding connection when Min Seok's secret is discovered by his controlling father, who believes that mingling with commoners tarnishes the family name. The pressure mounts when Ji-eun's stall faces challenges from a rival business backed by Min Seok's wealthy family. In a tense moment, during a bustling market day, he offers to help her expand her menu, revealing his cooking skills learned in secret, and they share laughter while preparing dishes inside her stall, an unlikely team against the odds. As Ji-eun begins to fall for Min Seok, the shadows of their differences loom larger. Just as things seem to be stabilizing, a shocking twist occurs. Min Seok's father threatens to shut down Ji-eun's business, demanding that Min Seok cut ties with her or face disownment. Heartbroken, but resolute, Ji-eun tells Min Seok they should go their separate ways, convinced that their love isn't worth the risk of ruining his life. This moment shatters Min Seok, who had grown to truly love Ji-eun's spirit and strength. In a dramatic confrontation, he must choose between the woman who embodies his dreams and the family that enforces their rigid expectations. The climax unfolds at a pivotal street food festival, where Ji-eun battles to save her stall from devastation. Just when it seems she will lose everything, Min Seok appears, standing by her side. He has decided to turn his back on his father's expectations, ready to fight for Ji-eun and the love they share. Together, they confront the gathering crowd, revealing Min Seok's identity and the corrupt dealings that have plagued Ji-eun's stall. The twist leaves everyone stunned, following which Min Seok eloquently defends Ji-eun's culinary artistry while challenging the norms that kept them apart. With the support of the community they have built during this journey, their love shines through adversity. In the aftermath of their bold stand, Min Seok reconciles with his father, proposing a partnership that will help local businesses thrive, including Ji-eun's. The tension that once filled the air dissipates, replaced by the warmth of newfound hope and acceptance. As fireworks light up the Busan sky that night, Ji-eun's stall is filled with laughter, love, and the savory scent of their shared dreams coming to life. Min Seok and Ji-eun stand hand in hand, gazing at the vibrant display, their hearts intertwined as they embrace a future rich with promise. As the screen fades to black, viewers are left breathless with anticipation, urging them to subscribe for the next episodes filled with emotional depth and exhilarating romance. Stay tuned for more of their heartwarming journey as they navigate love, family, and the vibrant world of street food together. In the heart of Seoul, where neon signs flickered above busy streets, lives a young woman named Hae-soo, who dreams of a future brighter than her current reality. As a waitress in a quaint but struggling cafe, she pours her life into her work to support her family, which has been through tough times since her father's disappearance. The weight of her responsibilities makes her weary, but her spirit remains unbroken, finding joy in the small moments shared with customers. Across town, the world of the elite unfolds. Ji-hoon, the charming heir of a powerful conglomerate, seems to have it all: luxury cars, handsome suits, and doting friends. Yet, beneath his polished exterior, he battles the crushing expectations of his family to step into a role he detests. He longs for freedom, a chance to discover who he truly is beyond the wealth that surrounds him. Their worlds remain parallel until a twist of fate brings them together on a rainy evening. Hae-soo, closing her cafe for the night, finds Ji-hoon seeking shelter from the downpour. Their initial conversation is awkward and filled with tension as Hae-soo struggles to keep her composure in front of someone she assumes is just another privileged customer. Ji-hoon, charmed by her honesty, decides to stay a bit longer, captivated by her lively spirit. As time unfolds, their chance meetings become more frequent. Ji-hoon returns to the cafe, and they begin to share laughter and stories, revealing their dreams and fears. Hae-soo's passion for cooking ignites something in Ji-hoon, who often assists her during busy hours, blending household ingredients with gourmet flair. Unbeknownst to them, their lives are changing. Hae-soo's feelings for Ji-hoon deepen, but she is painfully aware of the class divide that separates them, haunted by thoughts of how he would view her struggling background if he ever found out. Meanwhile, Ji-hoon grapples with his feelings, torn between his growing affection for Hae-soo and his family's plans for his future, which include an impending arranged marriage to secure a business deal. The tension rises when Ji-hoon's wealthy family hosts a lavish charity event. As he navigates through the crowd, he spots Hae-soo, proudly serving homemade pastries she's prepared. The moment their eyes meet, a whirlwind of emotions surges between them. In a private moment stolen away from prying eyes, Ji-hoon confesses, "You make me feel alive, like I can be anyone I want to be," pulling her into a tender embrace that leaves Hae-soo breathless. However, this warmth is fleeting. Just as their relationship starts to bloom, disaster strikes. Hae-soo receives news that her family is facing eviction due to mounting debts, and she feels she has to push Ji-hoon away to protect him from her troubles. In a moment filled with tears and unspoken words, she tells him, "You deserve better than this," her voice cracking under the weight of despair. In the following days, Ji-hoon is desperate to find Hae-soo, feeling lost without her. He learns about her family's struggles and decides to take action. In a powerful climax, he confronts his father, revealing that he refuses to be a puppet in the family's plans, and that he wants to use his inheritance to help Hae-soo's family. The confrontation is filled with emotional turmoil as Ji-hoon stands up against the forced expectations placed upon him. "I may be your son, but I will not live my life for you," he proclaims, his voice steady and strong. This wild act of rebellion shocks his family, but ultimately earns him a sense of freedom. In a heartwarming turn of events, Ji-hoon rallies his friends to assist Hae-soo's family, providing the resources they need to stay afloat, unveiling a touching community effort that showcases the power of love and compassion when put to the test. Overwhelmed by warmth and gratitude, Hae-soo realizes that they truly belong together, despite the challenges. As they reunite, Ji-hoon kneels down, presenting her with a simple yet sincere gift, a cookbook filled with recipes inspired by her. "Let's make our dreams come true together," he whispers, and they embrace under the open sky, tears of joy streaming down their faces. As the sun sets on the horizon, painting a golden glow over the city, viewers witness them hand in hand, ready to face whatever life throws their way. Love, born from struggle and understanding, shines brighter than ever. Don't miss the next episodes filled with passion, laughter, and heartwarming moments as Hae-soo and Ji-hoon navigate their contrasting worlds together, proving that love can conquer all. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for their captivating journey. In the charming town of Gwangju, where the streets hum with sounds of laughter and everyone knows each other, life unfolds in predictable patterns. Min-kyu, a talented musician from a well-off family, has always felt trapped by his father's expectations to take over the family business. He dreams of playing his guitar on stage, sharing music that speaks to the heart. On the other side of town, Yoon-hee, a spirited young woman, struggles to make ends meet as a barista at a small cafe. Her passion lies in writing, crafting words into poetry, but financial constraints keep her from pursuing her dreams. The lives of these two characters collide one starry night at a local festival. Min-kyu is reluctantly attending with his friends when he stumbles into the small corner of the festival where Yoon-hee is performing her poetry. The moment he hears her words, they strike a chord deep within him. He's captivated. The crowd is small but attentive, weaving a spell that captures Min-kyu's heart. After her performance, he approaches her, and their eyes lock. "Your words, they have a melody. Have you ever thought of setting them to music?" he asks, a warm smile breaking across his face. In the days that follow, Min-kyu finds himself returning to the cafe under the pretext of getting coffee, but really just to see Yoon-hee. Their chemistry is palpable, and she opens up about her dreams, though her eyes reveal the weight of her responsibilities. I write for myself, but I don't think it's something I can pursue, Yoon-hee admits, biting her lip, unsure how to voice her longing. Min-kyu encourages her, his enthusiasm infectious. You have to believe in what you can create. Let's make something amazing together. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Yoon-hee agrees to collaborate on a song. They spend hours in the cafe after closing, turning her vulnerable poetry into meaningful lyrics that resonate with the struggles of their lives. Laughter fills the air, and their bond deepens. Yet, as their friendship blossoms into something more, tensions emerge. Min-kyu's family pressures him to attend business meetings and abandon music entirely, insisting, "You need to grow up and understand your responsibilities. This isn't a game." The weight of his duties clashes with the freedom he feels around Yoon-hee, igniting his internal conflict. A pivotal moment arises when Min-kyu invites Yoon-hee to a family gathering disguised as a simple dinner. As she enters the lavish home, the opulence contrasts starkly with her modest upbringing. She feels small and out of place, prompting Min-kyu's protective instinct. When his father beams with pride over the family business, he encourages Min-kyu to settle down soon. The room buzzes with laughter until a casual question arises. "So, Min-kyu, are you seeing anyone of importance?" Everyone turns their gaze to Yoon-hee. The pressure mounts as she feels the tight grip of anxiety. In that moment, she gains courage and calls upon her dreams. "I'm a poet, and I'm working on something beautiful," she says, surprising even herself. Her declaration sends whispers through the room, and Min-kyu stands by her side, pride shining in his eyes. However, this moment is short-lived when Min-kyu's father dismisses her aspirations, saying, "That won't pay the bills, son." Torn between his family and Yoon-hee, Min-kyu feels an urgency to protect her, the fear of losing both worlds weighing heavily on his heart. With tensions high, a dramatic climax ensues when Yoon-hee receives an invitation to a poetry competition that could change her life. As she prepares for the event, Min-kyu grapples with a harsh ultimatum from his father. Break ties with Yoon-hee or lose your inheritance. The night of the competition, the atmosphere crackles with anticipation. Yoon-hee steps onto the stage, heart racing as she pours her soul into every word. Min-kyu watches from the crowd, torn and afraid, knowing that supporting her could mean losing everything. But just as the applause fills the air after her performance, he pushes through the crowd, standing up and proclaiming, "She deserves to be heard." The challenge ripples through the audience, and the moment solidifies his resolve. A stunned silence befalls the crowd before an eruption of applause ensues. As the commotion unfolds, Min-kyu's father storms off, livid, leaving Min-kyu to face the consequences of his choice. In the aftermath, Min-kyu and Yoon-hee find solace in each other's arms. Under a starlit sky, he confesses, "I'll choose music and love over everything else. I won't let fear define my life anymore." Their determination shines through, and they promise to pursue their dreams together, no matter the obstacles. As Yoon-hee wins the competition and gains recognition, Min-kyu's defiance inspires a change within his family to accept his choices, leading him to pursue music unapologetically. As the screen fades to black, heartwarming music plays in the background, capturing their journey of passion, dreams, and love. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes filled with emotion, laughter, and unforgettable moments as Min-kyu and Yoon-hee's story of love continues to unfold amidst challenges and triumphs. In the heart of bustling Seoul, where glass skyscrapers reflect the aspirations of the wealthy, lives Jisoo, a fiercely dedicated university student working part-time at a local bookstore. With dreams of becoming a renowned writer, she pours her heart into her stories, but she carries the burden of her family's financial struggles on her shoulders. In stark contrast, there is Kyung-soo, a dashing heir to a posh hotel empire, who has everything, with one exception: freedom. The weight of his family's expectations suffocates him, leaving him longing for authentic experiences beyond the confines of wealth. Their worlds collide one rainy afternoon when Kyung-soo ducks into Jisoo's bookstore to escape a sudden downpour. As he browses through the shelves, he notices Jisoo engrossed in her writing at a small desk, the light from a nearby window illuminating her focused expression. Intrigued, He approaches her and asks, "What do you write about?" Jisoo, caught off guard, hesitates before responding, "Just my dreams, to escape this reality." There is a flicker of understanding between them, the shared recognition of longing, which starts a friendship steeped in the realm of stories, dreams, and unspoken cravings for more in life. As their friendship blooms, Jisoo introduces Kyung-soo to the hidden gems of the city, the vibrant street markets, cozy cafes, and the artistic corners that reflect her spirit. Despite their differences, the connection between them deepens through late-night conversations about their hopes and fears. Kyung-soo breathes in the simplicity of life outside his elite world, while Jisoo discovers the gentleness beneath his affluent exterior. Yet, their burgeoning romance faces shadows of challenge. One fateful day, Jisoo's family receives an eviction notice. Overwhelmed by dread and frustration, she pushes Kyung-soo away, convinced that her problems could never intertwine with someone like him. "You don't understand the life I lead," she says, tears brimming in her eyes. "I can't drag you into my chaos." Feeling helpless, Kyung-soo's heart aches as he watches her retreat. Yet his determination only grows. In a climactic moment, as Jisoo tries to escape her fears by immersing herself in writing, he shows up at her door with an unexpected offer, help to ensure her family stays afloat. "I want to support you, not because I can, but because I care," he says earnestly. His honesty cracks Jisoo's hard exterior, throwing her into turmoil. Can she accept help from someone of his status, knowing the risks it entails for both of them? The tension builds as her pride battles her need for support. The next few days are rife with silence until a pivotal moment occurs at a pivotal charity gala hosted by Kyung-soo's family, where he is expected to introduce his prospect as a future partner. In a moment of impulsive courage, Kyung-soo invites Jisoo to the gala, believing that showcasing her talent will change both their lives. As they enter the extravagant venue, Jisoo is overwhelmed by the shimmer of wealth encasing her. "I feel out of place," she whispers, doubt creeping in. But Kyung-soo reassures her, gently grasping her hand. "You belong here just as much as anyone else. Show them who you are." The night unfolds with dazzling performances and elegant conversations, yet Jisoo feels increasingly isolated. As she overhears snide remarks about her background, she contemplates fleeing until she sees Kyung-soo standing alone, battling his own confrontation with familial duty. Taking a deep breath, she decides to take a stand. The climax arrives when Jisoo, emboldened by her love, steps onto the stage. Under the dazzling lights, she delivers an impromptu speech about dreams, struggles, and the importance of authenticity. True love doesn't care for background or wealth. It thrives on connection and honesty, she declares, her voice steady and passionate. Kyung-soo watches, eyes wide with admiration and pride. The applause that follows isn't just for her bravery, but also an echo of the new path they will forge together. Her speech touches everyone in the room, including Kyung-soo's family, leaving them reconsidering their ideals and prejudices. As the evening concludes, the change in atmosphere is palpable. Kyung-soo's father, now moved by Jisoo's words, approaches them with warmth and acceptance. "I see what you both bring to each other. Perhaps we can learn from your passion." Jisoo, astonished, realizes that their fight wasn't in vain. Together they embrace, breathing in the sweet scent of hope and acceptance. As the final scene unfolds under the night sky, Jisoo and Kyung-soo stroll hand in hand, their futures intertwined with new possibilities. Their laughter echoes through the streets, a testament that love can overcome all barriers. The episode concludes with a call for the viewers to subscribe to witness more of their journey, filled with unexpected twists, emotional revelations, and the warmth of love's promise. Stay tuned for more episodes brimming with romance and growth. In the vibrant city of Jeonju, known for its traditional Hanok villages and modern cafes, two lives are about to intertwine. Minji, a hard-working young woman, manages her family's struggling noodle shop, pouring every ounce of her energy into the business to support her ailing mother and younger brother. She dreams of expanding the shop, but the daily grind leaves little room for her aspirations. On the other side of town, Jun-seok, a charming and wealthy art dealer, finds himself drawn to the beauty of the old town. Caught in the glittering world of fine arts, he often feels disconnected from his value system, burdened by his father's expectations to follow in the family's footsteps. One fateful afternoon, while exploring the narrow alleys, Junsuk stumbles upon Minji's noodle shop. The tantalizing aroma pulls him in, and as he steps inside, he's greeted by the sight of Minji, deftly preparing the noodles, a vision of determination wrapped in a flour-dusted apron. Their eyes meet, and there's an instant connection, something neither of them can quite explain. As Junsuk becomes a regular at the shop, he and Minji bond over shared dreams, laughter, and the art of cooking. Junsuk admires Minji's passion and drive, while she finds comfort in his kindness and charm. However, the stark contrast of their lives lingers like an unspoken barrier. Minji often reminds herself of their differences. She thinks, "He's from a different world. Someone like him could never understand my struggles." Their exchanges are filled with playful banter, but deep down, both feel a growing attraction that they're hesitant to explore. Tension escalates when Junsuk offers to showcase her noodles at a prestigious food festival, believing it will help her dreams flourish. Minji hesitantly declines, fearing what people from his world might think of her humble origin. "They won't see me as worthy," she confesses one evening, her voice trembling with emotion. The turning point occurs when Junsuk, determined to prove her wrong, decides to take matters into his own hands. He unexpectedly organizes a small tasting event at the art gallery where he works, featuring Minji's noodles as the highlight. The night of the event, Minji arrives, nervous and overwhelmed as she steps into a world filled with glitz and glamour. Every eye seems to be on her, judging and curious about the noodle shop girl. Junsuk, noticing her discomfort, gently takes her hand and whispers, "Just be yourself. This is your moment." As they begin serving the dishes, the reaction is electric. People can't get enough of Minji's noodles, and compliments fly around like confetti. For a brief moment, the tension dissipates, and Minji feels a swell of pride. However, the clarity of this success turns quickly into chaos. Junsuk's father, unhappy with his son's choice to showcase food from the alleys rather than the expensive dishes of elite cuisine, arrives unannounced. In a heated confrontation, he scorns the idea of promoting street food, questioning Junsuk's judgment. "You are better than this, Junsuk. Don't disgrace our family name," he challenges. The atmosphere grows thick with tension, and Minji feels crushed. As Junsuk stands his ground, torn between familial loyalty and growing love, he turns to Minji and says, "No one can define what quality is but you. Keep believing in your craft." A painful decision looms over them, and he slips her a note, asking her to meet later as he navigates the harsh reality of family expectations. In the emotional climax that follows, they meet in the quiet of a nearby hanok, the moonlight illuminating their faces. "I can't keep watching you fight my battles," Junsuk admits, his voice laced with frustration. Minji, near tears, counters, "And I can't stand watching you choose a life that isn't yours." In that moment of vulnerability, they confess their feelings, echoing the longing they've felt all along. "I want a life that embraces who I am, and you make me feel real," Junsuk whispers, gripping her hands tightly. But shadows of doubt linger, and they face the painful reality that their love may cost them everything they've worked for. The subsequent scenes reveal a transformation within both characters. With renewed resolve, Minji decides to enter the festival competition on her own terms, using her talents to stand out amidst the elite. Meanwhile, Junsuk confronts his father, standing firm on his desire for genuine experiences in life, expressing, "I won't choose status over love." The intensity of their journeys culminates as they push through their barriers, conquering their fears. As the festival day arrives, both Minji and Junsuk shine individually and together. Minji's booth becomes the highlight of the event, celebrated for its authenticity and taste. The audience responds passionately. Her talent is undeniable. As she glances into the crowd, she spots Junsuk beaming with pride, his father's skepticism replaced by a reluctant acknowledgement of their determination. In the enchanting conclusion filled with laughter and joy, Junsuk finds Minji after her victory. "You did it. You showed them," he says, lifting her in excitement. They embrace amidst the celebrations, the sounds of success around them. "We did it together," Minji replies, glowing with newfound confidence. Their love triumphs over obstacles, proving that people from different worlds can forge their paths, united by dreams and determination. As the screen fades, the promise of new adventures awaits Minji and Junsok, hearts intertwined, radiating hope and warmth. Don't miss the next chapters in their story, filled with captivating romance, unexpected challenges, and the magic of love. Subscribe now to witness their journey unfold. Under the vast, bright sky of Incheon, the sound of laughter and music filled the air at the busy outdoor market. Here, two lives were about to intersect in a way that would change them forever. Soo-yeon, a bright and ambitious young woman, worked tirelessly at her family's modest food stall, serving savory tteokbokki and sweet hotteok to the enthusiastic crowds. Her dreams of becoming a top chef seemed far away, mostly because her responsibilities to her family held her back. Across the bustling market, Jun-ho, a charming and wealthy heir from a prestigious family, strolled with his friends, taking in the sights and sounds that were so different from his gilded existence. He yearned for a taste of authenticity, something real in a world dictated by appearances and expectations. On this fateful day, while strolling through the market, Jun-ho stops at Soo-yeon's stall, his attention captured by the delicious aroma wafting through the air. Their eyes meet for the first time as Jun-ho leans in for a closer look at her work. "What's your secret?" he asks, with a playful smile. "Is it the spicy sauce or your charm?" Soo-yeon blushes, caught off guard by his sudden interest, and replies, "It's all about using the freshest ingredients and a lot of love. Do you want to try?" As Jun-ho savors the flavorful tteokbokki, he feels his life shifting, longing for more than just the luxury that surrounded him. He starts visiting Soo-yeon's stall regularly, drawn not only by the food, but also by her warmth and passion. The laughter they share becomes a welcome reprieve from his suffocating world of expectations. Meanwhile, Soo-yeon, while initially cautious, begins to feel a spark between them, sensing a connection that transcends their different backgrounds. The two spend time discussing their dreams, exploring the market, and discovering a shared passion for cooking. "Maybe one day we could create a menu together," Soo-yeon suggests, laughing at the thought of his privileged friends trying her food. Yet she often reminds herself of their differences. Jun-ho is an heir. He can never truly understand her struggles. The tension escalates when Jun-ho's family announces his arrangement to marry the daughter of another influential family. He feels trapped, the weight of duty clashing against his burgeoning feelings for Soo-yeon. At the same time, Soo-yeon receives news that her family's rent is overdue, further complicating matters. One evening, as they sit under the golden glow of the market lights, facing each other, Jun-ho finally opens up. "I can't let them dictate my life," he confesses, eyes shadowed with frustration. "I want my life to mean something." Soo-yeon's heart aches as she sees the conflict within him. "And what about me?" she whispers, knowing the truth of their worlds will always keep them apart. The climax hits when Jun-ho decides to attend his engagement party, and he learns that Soo-yeon has entered a local cooking competition that could change everything for her. Heart pounding, he rushes to the event, determined to confront both his family's expectations and his own feelings. However, inside the venue, he sees Soo-yeon's table adorned with her stunning dishes, freshly prepared and richly displayed. But as the judges critique her cooking, their words turn cold. "This is too unfamiliar for our palate," one remarks. Soo-yeon's confidence wavers, and in that moment, Jun-ho steps forward, surprising everyone. "What are you talking about?" he exclaims, voice fierce. "These dishes tell her story. They reflect the passion and heart she pours into her work." Gasps ripple through the crowd, the vibrant atmosphere shifting as all eyes turn to him. Soo-yeon's heart races as they lock eyes, realizing that he truly values who she is, regardless of the rich legacy that looms behind him. As the applause fades after Jun-ho's declaration, tensions rise between him and his family. "You will marry the daughter of our business partner," his father roars, voice dripping with disapproval. This is not up for debate, but Jun-ho, fueled by love and a longing for authenticity, stands firm. "I refuse to live a lie," he declares passionately. "Soo-yeon represents everything I want in life. Real passion, genuine connection. I won't give that up." Emotions run high, and Soo-yeon feels both terrified and empowered by his words. Their connection is undeniable, and the crowd buzzes with curiosity about the consequences. In the aftermath, as Junho walks out of the venue toward Soo-yeon, they embrace, their hearts beating wildly in sync. "You may lose everything you've known," she cautions, but Junho responds, "What I gain is far greater than what I lose. It's love, it's you." The atmosphere in the moment holds the thrill of possibility, the warmth of genuine feelings radiating from them. As the sun breaks on a new day, Junho and Soo-yeon stand hand in hand at the market, ready to face their fears. "Together we can chase our dreams," she says, hope sparkling in her eyes. With the stage set for new adventures, they walk toward their future, stronger together, fueled by love and dreams. The screen fades, leaving a sense of excitement and anticipation hanging in the air. Don't miss the next episodes that delve deeper into their journey, filled with emotional twists and heartwarming moments. Subscribe now to witness their love story unfold.